Hello, comic book junkies. Welcome to Night Tiger Comics. I am Mike Smith. I'm in the comic room, and this may be my greatest flea market haul ever. So stay tuned to see what I got.
Watch Night Tiger Comics! Watch
Tiger Comics.
Tiger Comics!
Night Tiger Comics! Tiger Comics!
Yeah.
All right, you probably didn't hear me because I didn't have my headphones in. Looks like we got one watching. Let's see. We got Unruly in the house. What's up, my brother? Yeah, so this may be my greatest flea market haul ever. What's up, Metarog? So excuse my language, but you might be shitting some bricks here when you see what I got. Okay, so this video is sponsored by Old Crow. You can find it at your nearest Walmart Liquors. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the link in the chat so that if you want to join me, you're welcome to. And Steve Codwell might be joining us in a little bit. Let me paste that in there. Welcome, Roger. Welcome, Unruly. Unruly, do me a favor. What is your real name, Unruly? I'd love to know. Mark's in the house. David, what's going on, man? So my greatest haul ever. I'll tell you what, out of, I think, the 5 or 6 Golden Age books that I picked up for $1, when I checked listings on eBay and added up, it came out to over $1,600. I was like, what the heck? It just kept getting better. But we're going to start out with a vendor. These are dollar books. They're still cool. Marvel, DC. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for what I'm about to show? So first up, for $1, the last issue of the House of Secrets, number 321 from October 1983. I'm always up for great DC anthology books, House of Secrets, House of Mystery, Secrets of Haunted House. I'm near the restroom. Okay, great. You may need it. And it's a cool looking cover too. I've always loved these books. But we have a stack, so we're going to move on pretty quick. Not too quickly though. And I spent $65 on this here. So Jonah Hex, number 90, April 95. If you've read Jonah Hex, you know how great this series is. It's probably the best Western series written after the Golden Age, in my opinion. We got Dr. Vonchilla in the house. Mark, Unruly. Okay, so great. It makes me feel more closer to you, Mark. We got Roger. And I said Steve's going to be joining us shortly. Another issue. So these were all dollar books. This first batch is from one vendor, Jonah Hex, number 67, 1982. Again, the greatest Western series written after the Golden Age, in my opinion. Pretty close. I mean, Marvel's Knight Rider, original Ghost Rider was pretty good. But that didn't last too long, as we know. Oh, you're saying hi to Mark. Okay. Ruly, what is your real name? Is it Unruly? Did your parents just say this child's unruly, so we're going to name him Unruly? So everybody, Mark Spector's real name is David, so everybody knows. And then another issue of Jonah Hex, number 66, November 82. This is at the time I was really starting to pick up books with my own money off the newsstand, 81, 82. This is still from the same vendor. These are still dollar books. These are pretty decent grade. I think this one got a split cover, but the other two are pretty high grade. Now, this next book, I have like several variants of this. This is the Arthur Adams variant of All New Wolverine. Of course, you know issue 2 is the big book. It's the first appearance of Honey Badger. So I have this variant. I have the Fried Pie variant. I have their A cover. It's a pretty good series. I definitely love the character. This is All New Wolverine. This is from January 2006. And still on the same vendor. So we got some Silver Age. Well, actually, no, it's a 71. So we're talking bronze. It's just a Silver Age looking book with the big long box in there. If you guys haven't checked out Comic Tropes, he does a good video on the origin of the box for Marvel Comics. And this is from February 1971. This is Outlaw Kid number 4. I think this is a Severin cover. I'm actually pretty sure it is a Severin cover. Okay, we're going to get into some Alex Big Blues in here. Dr. Von Chilla, let's see what he's got to say. Your senior high school was 181 and 82. Can't believe it's coming up to 40 years. Mine was 86. So you're a little bit older than I am. All right, next comic up. So I did this live show because I have to go to work at 2 a.m. I probably would have never got around to doing an edited video, probably till next weekend. And since it's a Labor Day haul, I figured I better get it out there. December 71, another, I believe, John Severin cover. The Kid's Last Stand. Really cool looking Bronze Age book with the little 20-cent bubble in it. And then you got the really small number indication box. Oh, Roger's on. What's up, brother? Here we go. Let's get Roger on here. Hey, what's going on,
Mike.
Rod?
Not much, man. Not much.
How's your weekend going?
Good, man. I wish I could have been there with you today. My wife was supposed to fly out of town today. They delayed her flight till tomorrow. So, but otherwise I would have been there with you, man.
There's always there's every Monday. And I'm going to get out your way. I'm planning on before the end of the year coming up your way. But
all right, great.
I'll let you know about a month in advance. And I figured, you know what, perfect. When we're going to do our trade, I'll stop in and hang out with you for a while, maybe on a Sunday night.
That'd be great.
We'll do our trade together.
That'd be great. That'd be great, man.
I got about a stack like this on that trade coming up.
You're too much, man. I told you, don't go overboard. Of course, you went overboard.
Of course, it's you. I have to go overboard, man. You're my good buddy.
No. You know how that goes, man. But I'm blessed to have you, man, because you're too much. You're amazing. All right, let's go. What do you got? For enough about me. Oh yeah, nice.
Giant size man thing, of course. The jokes. Come on, guys, bring on the jokes. We watched Mark Spector's live show, the Hangout. They were doing all kinds of man thing jokes.
Oh, of course. You know, when we were young, we never put that together. It was just, since there were so many giant-sized titles, we just loved them. You know, we grabbed them at all, no matter what it said on the cover, we grabbed them. Colts, whatever.
With the YouTube Hangouts, we can joke around with the man thing jokes now. They're just flying all around.
Yeah.
So that's number 2. And me and my wife are into pickleball now, so the jokes are always about get the balls, the balls this, the balls that. But these giant size, these things were overlooked, and they're coming into their own right now. So
yeah,
so what were those?
It cost you the amount of 2 comics. So it was they didn't sell. I don't think they sold as well because you got less comics, you know. So you got that for a buck.
This was not in the Key Collector app. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Morbius, Spiderman,
you got that
and
for a buck?
all in one issue. And this is not only just a issue; it's a special issue.
I think that's the first giant size issue. That and giant size superstars. I think because they're 35 centers.
With the FF, the one with the FF.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, notice they're 35 centers, not 50.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. I was looking this up in the Key Collector app, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me! If this is not in there, this is just so cool. This is from.
It took me forever to find that one.
Okay, you got one. Good. So I don't have to give you that one.
Hey, Jesse. I don't have my wild hat. Sorry.
Okay, let me see. Oh, Jesse Lynch is in the house. What's up, my
Yeah.
brother? Nice giant-sized monster issue. Always goes for 30. I don't know what I mean. I look to
Hey,
see what
Alex.
stuff's going for, but I don't sell. But it feels good when it's like you find a dollar book and it's selling for 50. So
Yeah.
this is
Any giant
giant,
size issue you find for $1, you should buy.
and if the spine's not split, then you know you got something really good. So this is
Yeah.
75. So did
Those
they do?
are
So
so
how long do
flimsy.
these last? Do these last into 76?
As long, what you mean, the giant size?
Yeah.
They only lasted, I think, less than a year,
Excuse me. I
or
didn't hear
about
you.
a year. About a year.
So I know that
About a year
74.
they lasted because
There's 74,
74 and 75, I think.
And
Yeah.
giant size X-Men, what year is that? 75? Would that be the last?
Yeah, because I think some were quarterly, so about a year. Yeah. Then they had the later ones were more reprints.
Oh, Kenny's in here too. What's up,
Hey, Kenny.
Yeah, you guys had a good
We got all
graders notes the other day. I never read that issue, so I didn't get to like really give any numbers on except the cover, maybe the interior art. Okay, so this
Kenny really liked the story.
I'm surprised that this book is going for so much money right now. Moon Knight.
Yeah, that series
30,
is so hot.
And just because in the Key Collector it just says Bill Sienkiewicz classic cover.
Bill Sienkiewicz, yeah.
But this is a pretty high grade, no spine ticks or nothing on it. So
for
all
a black
those were
cover,
from one. Those were from one vendor right there. So that's that
nice,
vendor.
man.
So this next vendor sells toys. He's never had comics since I've been to Webster ever. And they had about 12 comics, and they had 2 issues of this, and I almost didn't buy them. I don't have these in the collection. I said, you know what? This other one looked really cool. This first one I'm going to show you had a lot of water spots on it, but I went back and grabbed it these were $3.
Classic.
1956. This is number 12.
Yeah, classic Lucille Ball headshot. Yep.
Looked it up on the eBay, and at this condition, it was actually going for $29 or selling for $29.99. So I said, you know what? I go back and I grabbed it for $3.
Nice buy. Yeah, those popular shows in the 50s and 60s, they always sell. I mean, well, you know what I mean. They're always popular. I don't know what sells. I just know they're popular.
This one's a better condition, and I actually like this one a lot better. So those are both $3.
And you got Desi Arnaz, a relative of mine. You know,
it was weird. The Webster usually on holidays is like the extra lot has got like full with vendors, and where they had vendors on the grass lot, it usually is full all the capacity, but it was only half full. But there was tons of people there, thousands of people. It was really good.
Man, you're killing me. Man. I so wish I was there.
So this next one I've been looking for in the dollar bin forever. They had it for $5. I offered them $4. It is actually a pretty high grade copy. First Speedball, first Mark Bagley on Spider-Man title. And it is a really nice copy. I mean, it's probably in the 9s. So I was happy to find that one. I've been looking for that one for a while. I figured I'd find it in a dollar bin eventually. At one point it was the dollar bins all the time. But then after it became a key, you just couldn't find it no more.
Right. And is that part of the that big annual crossover? Evolutionary War?
Yes. I haven't really read anything out of that storyline.
It's okay.
So
not
this
the
is
best.
from July 1988. Origin of Chthon also in backup story. I don't know who that is.
That's a demon that appeared in Avengers and possessed Scarlet Witch at one time.
So I'm just looking at some of these. Oh, House of Secrets.
I remember those days.
Yeah. They used to have,
that's
when I
killer.
lived in Milwaukee, they had a 7-mile fair. It was 7 miles long when I was a kid.
Yeah. That's killer stuff, John. You made out like a bandit, my friend, and I'm glad you did.
What's up, David?
Hey, David.
Hey,
¿Cómo está, mi
How you
amigo?
doing?
how you guys doing tonight?
Great. Where you got
Good,
coming
man.
from or going to?
I just got out of work.
Oh, are you? You got out
just
of work?
Just left.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I was gonna work today, and I kind of pushed it off till 2 a.m. so I could go to the flea market.
Yeah, I'm not working until tomorrow. That's it.
I was gonna go to work at noon, but then when I found all these cool books, I'm like, man, I want to stay home and bag and board. So I figured I'll go to work at 2 a.m. But I had to pick up somebody on Tuesday down where the hurricane was. And then they contacted me and said that their aunt and uncle died from COVID. Could I wait another day? So I was like, all right, I'll stay home.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Wow.
I'm gonna try to go next weekend to a flea market. There was no shops near me open today, but I was at work either way, so it didn't matter. But
Oh, you're always finding great stuff at those flea markets out near you.
Yeah, he and Rayman had that great video. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
oh yeah, that nice flea market near him.
So Jesse
Yeah.
says, hey, Mike, did you have your pickup for those comics, or was that a lot of completion? Sometimes those flea markets can be rough. These were all from the flea market today. So last time I went, I found 2 comics. The first Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes, B cover, A cover, and that's all that I found at the whole flea market. There was nothing.
Wow.
Now this time there was stuff everywhere. And even this
I think
guy
he's asked looking through the comics, or were you pretty much alone?
What is that?
Were there a
Was
lot
that
of people looking, like competition? A lot of people looking through comics.
There was, if you watch the beginning again of the video, you'll see the kid with the afro, Alex. He was there. He's one of my buddies. I bump into him all the time when I'm at Webster. As far as other hunters, I didn't see any. There was one guy who had all kinds of Marvel, Silver, and Bronze Age. He had these things overpriced by hundreds of dollars. But I got a good Golden Age book from him. He had a couple Golden Ages priced cheap, I guess, because he didn't know much about them. I left him a couple comic or Captain Marvel Juniors for $20 because I ran out of money. Yeah, I ran out of money.
Oh, Jerry would have wanted those.
Yeah, I picked up one Fawcett book from him I'm going to show in a minute. So this next is from that vendor. So I picked up this from that vendor. He had some $2 bins. So I'm going to go ahead and make me big here for a minute. If I can find my arrow. So I picked up this. I've been picking up these Jim Lee's. Jim Lee's stuff is getting hot again. So this is issue number 275. Jim Lee cover and interior. Beautiful. Jim Lee's got some beautiful interiors.
I think that's the second print too.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering, because I seen this, and I thought I don't remember that being on that cover A. And I guess the guy didn't know what it was. When I saw that, I'm like, this seems to be a different issue than cover A. So that's second print, huh? Sweet.
Yeah,
so I'm glad
in the late 80s, and very early 90s, Marvel did a lot of second prints on the very hot comics. Yeah.
And this was $2, so I think it was a good, nice high grade steal. And then this next one was $2 also, which is just Jim Lee also, but not interiors. But this is first appearance of the hard case and the Harriers. Piston, Time Bomb, Blindside, Shotgun, Warhawk, Rainbow, and Battle Axe from May 1990.
Nice.
That was $2. This was $2. I already have it, but I couldn't pass this up for $2.
Oh, yeah. Al Milgrom cover on that.
Yep. And so Marvel Presents number 7, November 1976. And then he also had this one, which I believe is part of the origin of Starhawk or Starhawk appearance.
Yep.
Number 11, June 77. This is some of Milgram's best work, too.
I agree totally.
This and the Captain Marvel were some of his best work.
Yeah. I think this is even better. Yeah, I agree though. Yeah.
So this next book, and let me check. Okay, so Steve says, "Hey, buddy, Steve, jump on if you want to." Oh, he's having technical difficulties. Competition. Ah, I meant with someone next to you grabbing. No, there was nobody next to me. Actually, Alex, when I talked to him over when I was picking these books up, he's like, "I was over there and I didn't see these." So not these, but the Golden Age ones that are coming later. He said, "I didn't see those."
Hmm.
But when I was getting out of the truck and we parked far away because it was free parking, I told my wife, do I go inside or do I go outside first? Because in the past, I've gone outside and the good books were inside, and I've gone inside and the good books were outside. So I said, let me go inside this time. And it just happened to be that I went to one vendor first. He had the Shadow by DC #1 for
Yeah.
$15, but it was like a mid to low grade, and I was like, he's like, I'll work with you, but I was like, you know what? Let me come back to this. And then the next guy had the big stuff. So the last from this vendor was the Mary Marvel.
Oh man.
Oh, nice.
Look at
There's
that.
one on
Man.
eBay right now, and I think it's going for $400 some.
Jeez, man.
Wow.
Pre-code Mary Marvel. Man, oh
Number
man.
14, June 1947. Now the Mary Marvel title, super hard to find them.
Yep.
Even much harder than the Wows, which is
What?
I think maybe because the print run may have been lower. I don't know. I'm just guessing on that.
Who's the publisher?
This is
Fawcett.
Fawcett.
Yeah.
Is that Fawcett? Oh, okay.
But not only is it a superhero, but you got kind of a horror going on too with the ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that title, I think it appealed a lot to girls, and they didn't collect comics that much. Usually they would read them and and then they would get thrown away. That's what I heard. So that's why that title particularly is much tougher than Wiz, Wow, Captain Marvel Jr., etc.
Okay. Let me try this. Oh, okay. And so this, what do we got coming up here? Okay, so the next 33 books I got from this guy. So I paid, he had 2 big Ziplocs full. The Golden Age had a sticker that said 2 for $15, and the Bronze Age said 2 for $5. So I offered him, I said, how about if I buy them all? He goes, well, make me an offer. I said, how about 30? And he hesitated longer than I wanted to, and thinking he's going to say no, but then I was going to offer 20. And I said, there's such good books in here, I better offer a little more. And he goes, okay, yeah, I'll do that. But this guy also had these 12-inch, I want to say dolls, but more action figures, but of the Wizard of Oz. And they were from 1983. I've never seen them before. He had the Lion, the Tin Man, and the Scarecrow. And he said $30 for those. And I was like, these look like something I should buy, but I just didn't have the money. And he also had, those tin tops that you push the wooden thing down and they spin?
Yeah.
He had one of those for $5 from 1950, and it had rockets all on it, spaceship.
Wow.
And I'm like, man, I was like, I want to have that too. But I got his number. He said he comes into comic books every now and then, so I got his number, so I could call him and ask him if he's going to be at Webster on Monday. So let's get into what he had. So I'm going to start with the worst first, and then I'll work down to the best. Okay, so Charlton, some Popeye.
Cool.
From 1977 or 74, 124, or I don't know, my 77, 74, I don't remember. And then Chick Young's Blondie.
Nice.
Number 222, 1976. No, he didn't have a 12-inch man thing.
Oh, that Simeon's quite the joker.
If he did, I wasn't checking.
Right.
So we got some Charlton goodness here.
Oh, cool.
Ghostly Haunts from 1977, number 55.
Oh, really nice.
I don't know who does that cover though.
Let me take a look at it.
Joe Staten
No, I don't think it's Dayton. Could be Tom Sutton.
or Tom Sutton, yeah.
Could be, yeah.
And then we have The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 57 from June 76. I don't know who does that one. Oh, it's does it say Lars and Boloff or something like that? I don't know.
We need Charlton 66 in here to set us straight on this.
This book got hot recently. This is one of the first books I seen in the collection. And let me look at these comments here. So those Wizards of Oz were those Migos. I didn't check to see that, but they look similar to Amigo doll, and they were pretty high caliber. It wasn't some cheap thing.
Right, not a knockoff or anything.
And when I see 1983, I thought these got it. I've never seen them. I've never even seen Wizard of Oz stuff, even from the 60s, 70s, or anything like that.
There's a few things, but it's tough to find.
I never see them in the wild either.
Yeah,
you know what I did
rare.
see? I saw an actual authentic lunchbox of Schoolhouse Rocks.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, I didn't actually. I'm trying not to collect toys. It's like going down another rabbit hole.
Another rabbit hole. Yeah.
Yeah, I did end up seeing one of those like 1980s GI Joe metal lunch boxes there the other day.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty cool. It was like nostalgic.
Yeah.
What's up,
I got a couple.
Dave?
Hey, Dave.
In the house.
He's up. He's awake.
There was a vendor that had a lot of GI Joe comics from the Marvel run, but he had them priced right to the hilt, and he had a bunch of them even slabbed too. And yeah, I looked for that Zek cover, and he had it slabbed, but he didn't have it in the raw ones. I was hoping he might. Number 43, is it? So this next book is got to be a hot key. I don't know. There's something coming out involving this character. I thought I had this issue, but I have the other one, but I didn't have the first appearance, and now I do.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
First appearance.
Madam Xanadu. Nice.
Is that a Michael Golden cover? It looks like Michael Golden.
I think it's Kaluta.
Okay.
I think Mike is right. I think it is Kaluta.
So
I think it's Kaluta. I think it is.
First appearance of Madam Xanadu.
First appearance, yeah.
Doorway to Nightmare.
Yeah, that's a nice photo.
Actually, these were less than $1. They were probably somewhere around 90 cents.
Wow. That's not...
Wow. You want to double your money?
I don't have that one. So this is the one I showed you. This is the promotional. This is this has to do with Barbara Bush's literacy program.
Oh,
yep.
Cool.
Correct.
1991, with conjunction with Marvel and Squirt Soda. So this is going to go in your pile for the trade.
Oh, thanks, man. I have another one, literacy one with Barbara Bush, but I don't have that one. So that'll complete the set. Oh, you got two, you scoundrel.
I got 4.
You got 4. Wow. You scoundrel.
Well, you'll have 2. 2 are going in your trade pile.
No, I just want one of them.
Well,
nice.
I don't know what to do with them. I'll give you 2, and then you can give 1 away, and I'll give another one.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. I know somebody who would want one, so.
So we had some Archie in there. This is from 1972, number 202. Nice. The World of Jughead. No double entendre covers, unfortunately. So all this is coming from that last vendor. It was $30. We're going to get to some Golden Age in a minute. Let's check some. Yeah, it has skyrocketed. So this is probably an 80. It's not a high grade copy, but it's probably like a 7.0, 7.5. So this book is like an $80 book.
Yeah, it's definitely like an $80 book. Yeah.
That's high grade to me, man. I'll take 7 all day.
Pep Comics, 255, July 71. There you go. Betty is wearing, Veronica is wearing a Pioneer dress. You might never see that in another issue.
Throwback.
No bikini. And then we got a Jughead, number 205 from June 72.
Cool.
And now we're getting into the Bronze Age DC horror.
Oh, nice.
So this is number 70, April 1977.
That's cool.
Really nice. Yeah. Those comics are so underrated, those DC horrors, I tell you. Amazing. Amazing stories.
Wolf cover, July
Yeah.
77, 1996.
Really nice. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, me either.
Well, then
Yeah.
it's my privilege to show it to you.
Yeah, that's nice.
And we have a Marvel. But it's not one of the ones you need.
No problem. That's really nice cover.
You need 6 and 7. Werewolf cover.
That's neat.
Once Upon a World.
Yeah, I only collect the original story ones. Yeah, that's true.
1975. Okay, so you have a method to your madness. I was wondering if you
Yes,
collected reprint series or not, because you didn't have
Right.
any
I only
others.
collect the original story ones. Yeah.
We have House of Secrets. 173, January 76. We got Rayman's. Rayman's in the house.
Hey, Ray.
What's going on?
There's
Ray?
your fellow New Englander there, Dave.
What's up, buddy? Is that like what is that? Like a little smoke monster coming out there? I can't really see.
It's like a genie, or he's coming out of the candle.
Oh, nice.
He's a djinn.
Can I ask you a big favor?
Sure.
Do you have anything to show for a minute? I got to go to the bathroom.
Sure. Tomorrow, go ahead. Tomorrow, I'm doing a stream with J Hood Creative, and from Heroes to Icons, we're going to be doing a retrospective on John Byrne from the very beginning of his career, which mostly started with Charlton, all the way to the present. So I was actually getting my comics ready for tomorrow when Mike is on. So he for example he did this 2-issue story arc. Now it's popular, Dave, because of Scott Lang, Ant-Man, but he did really nice art in this 2-issue story arc. We're gonna be talking about his little assignments like this, how he got them. Of course, his really first big assignment at Marvel was Iron Fist.
Oh, cool.
He did,
That's awesome.
and a lot of people don't know, his actually started in Marvel Premiere 25, and then Iron Fist got his own series the following, I think, month or 2 months, and that all the Iron Fist issues from 1 to 15, including the famous Sabretooth issue, first appearance.
Yeah, issue 14. Yeah.
14, right, exactly, 14. And 15 is the one where Wolverine has that weird fan costume. But his very first, remember that? I love that costume. I don't know why I just do. But his very first work. Go ahead.
That was the X-Men crossover, right?
Yes, correct. That was the X-Men crossover. And then right after that, he started. He actually did another X-Men in Marvel Team Up 53, which I'll talk about tomorrow. But his very first work, David, I don't know if you knew this, is in here. Giant Size Dracula 5.
No, I didn't know that. That's a cool cover. Nice.
He didn't do the cut, but he did a story inside. He submitted it like years before, or a year before, and it didn't get printed until this point. All right, that's enough of me. Keep going.
Yeah, that's a good book. I found that at the LCS for $3. John Byrne's first work. Is that what you're talking about?
Right, his first work at Marvel. Yeah.
Steve.
Giant Size Dracula 5, right?
Mike.
Yeah, Giant Size 5. Yeah. Hey, Steve.
Steve's in the house. Is that my book you're sending me?
Hey, everybody. That's one.
Nice.
We did a trade for that.
Nice. Yeah. Early Blade appearance, I think. Second or something.
Second, yeah.
Number 2. Yeah.
Nice.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Steve. When are you doing the video of what I sent you?
Man, I haven't done a video in a long time, so I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you a second question. When are you sending me the book?
Well, I told you I wanted to throw in something else, but you won't let me know what you need.
Oh, okay.
What I
Well, we'll
was
do
offering.
that.
All right.
We'll talk. I talked to his wife the other day. I said, light a fire under his ass and get that book in the mail. How do I get this? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with the dollar or 90-cent books from the flea market. Let me do. How do I do this here? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, this is the next one, Witching Hour.
Ooh, pick your poison there.
March 1977.
That's cool.
And these are all like upper mid grade. So there's nothing. You come across flea market books like this, and they're just tore up.
Yep.
Staple pops, rips, covers half detached. Roger, I'm going to ask
newsflash: Rayman loves the flea markets.
House of Mystery, number 277, November 76.
Now that is cool. That is super cool.
You know what's special about this? The opening main feature is drawn by Steve Ditko.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Nice. I never seen that one. Never seen that one before.
What is that? Is that
You got your skeleton cover, you got your bikini cover, you got your Steve Ditko issue.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Surf Blue's going to want to hit you up for that one.
We got poor Mike in the house. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Florida.
Great.
He's over the Tampa area.
Yep. He sent me an A-OK. I'm going to be talking about that this week too.
Oh, nice. Sister Witch. Some of us have that sister who's a witch. 152. House of Secrets, number 1978.
Wow.
Nice.
I haven't checked to see if I have these issues or not. Okay, so now we're going.
You don't see too many of those sepia tone covers.
What is it?
I said you don't see too many of those sepia tone covers. Those you don't see too many of those.
So they did like this kind of print, and then they put this over the top of it.
Yeah, that color and that hue. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, you don't see too many. You just don't.
And you know what? For a brown cover, this looks very cool. Usually those brown covers.
Yeah.
That is a cool cover.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're getting into the golden age. I have not owned an issue of this. I've always kind of wanted to own an issue. So this is the early run, and then later in the run, it just went to Jerry Lewis. But this is Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. 1957, number 13.
What a comedy team that was, man. Wow.
Oh, yeah. I grew up, I had the Dean Martin album, and I used to sing, when I was like 5 or 6, I'd be singing The Birds and the Bees in the Mirror.
Right.
That's
amore.
The flowers and the trees, the moon up above.
That's amore, yeah.
I thought he was the coolest dude ever.
He was cool. He was.
And he got all the chicks. Let's see here. Let's see some comments. Man, was getting ready to go to the mall. I stay away from the mall as best as I can. Growing up with 3 daughters.
I think it's male.
Oh.
Male.
Oh, Rayman, I'll be getting something in. Okay, sorry about that. Just finished watching Capone with my wife. Weird movie. You know what? I just finished watching a movie called Miss Meadows with Kate Tom Cruise's ex-wife. I forget her last name now.
Blanchett?
It was a really weird movie. She's a school teacher and she's a vigilante. And she ended up killing like a murderer.
That sounds like one of my
molester.
teachers in high school. Yeah.
Miss,
He was a
Miss
killer.
Meadows.
I'll tell you that, man. You got in there late, you're dead.
Me and my wife last night, we watched Jim Carrey doing an impression of Sammy Davis Jr. and we were laughing so hard.
Oh man.
He did such a great impression of Sammy Davis Jr. It was unbelievable.
He says, "Take the sunglasses off." What? Dave is getting really like like from Indy, you know.
Dave is snarky. Me and him are snarky.
Snarky.
All the time. I love Dave. Dave is super cool. Dave, you never commented. I saw his pictures he posted when he was younger. He looks like Donny Osmond. Did you see that video?
He was a good-looking guy.
Yeah. Tell me, didn't he look like Donny Osmond?
Kinda, yeah, kinda.
I know my wife had a crush on Donnie.
I know if I was gay, I'd date him.
Oh. No comment. No comment.
All right, next. Okay, for 90 cents, Jungle Comics 130.
Oh man!
Wow.
Oh, come on.
The least I see this book being listed on eBay was $49.99 plus shipping. From 1950, October, number 130. I forget who did the cover, but there is some Maurice Whitman interiors and Jack Kamen.
Yeah, it could be. It looks like it could be Kamen. You know.
Kangaroo. What does it say? Phantoms of the Congo.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like doing. Let me see here. What was I doing when I saw these books? Let me see here a minute.
Yes, he did say 97.
Wow.
Okay, what happened? Yeah, that's what happened. So
That's
for
cool.
90,
Wow. That's awesome.
No way. No way. Come on. No way.
I have one other issue of this, but I paid like probably $60 for the other one that I have.
Look at that.
1954. I'm telling you, man, that Webster, I pulled good books out of there. I've been pulling books out of there for years.
I'm going next time for sure if I can get over there.
If this doesn't entice you, I don't know what will.
I don't. And I saw one other that you texted me. Like I almost fainted when I saw that one.
All right, next up, Superman 112 from 1952 for 90 cents.
Wow.
I'm guessing that's a Wayne Boring cover right there.
Yeah, it looks like that thick Superman looks like Wayne Boring to me.
I don't like his art, but then I do like it because it screams the time period.
Yep.
And this is the Three Men of Steel. So he's facing off against Samson, Atlas, and Hercules. Now that's going to be a fun story.
Yeah, poor Mike doesn't live that far from there, so yeah, he could have gone down there.
Oh yeah, I told him I was going. I think the night before or something.
Yeah, we got to get together, man. 3 of us can get together down there.
Dang this dang Google! They start popping up these windows. I'm trying to get to some comments here. Get out of here! It's telling me all the comments from YouTube, and I can't. There we go. Have I smelled them yet? Oh, I was smelling these books.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the first thing I do when I get comics.
My wife goes, "Do you know where you're at?" Your wife's like, "Do you know where you're at?" And I'm like, "No, I'm I'm smelling comics. I have no idea. Where am I?
Yeah.
Get
What's
off here.
when you're smelling, you lose all sense of direction and time and space. Just
I did, Rayman. He had 3 big Ziplocs full of comics, and I made him a deal on all of them. Let's see what I had to wait for delivery today. Couldn't go, but yes, would love to meet up with you two at Webster. Boy, that would make a great video too.
Yeah, it'll happen someday.
All right, second last book.
Oh,
Nice copy too.
Oh,
Bondage
nice.
cover, horror, Harvey, Witch's Tale, Golden Age, 90 cents.
Red dress and distress cover. Come on.
This book, there's only
Come
one
on.
listed on eBay, and I think it's for like $500.
90 cents.
Servants of the Tomb. We dare you.
Wow, that's a great cover too. Wow.
Bondage.
Jeez, man.
These comic book junkies, they go crazy over bondage covers.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
of
bondage.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they do.
I
Because you
know,
can't do it anymore. So well,
you know
I
why?
mean,
You know why it is? Because their wives won't let them tie them up. So they got to get the comics.
yeah, pre-code. Anything pre-code. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
I don't look twice. If it has a code on it, and I don't look at it, I pass it. If it's CGC'd or got a code, I don't even give it a second look.
Right. Gotcha. Wow.
Okay, so I got one left. I'm gonna build that up. Let's look at some comments. Guys, make some good comments. Pre-code horror, nice. Awesome. That's the way to go.
Hold on to your horses, guys.
Man, I missed a good road trip today.
I missed most
Oh,
of
Gray
what he
Man.
saw,
Gray Man's
or
here.
what he showed.
Well, you casually pointing a gun at them angled. I was thinking I'm going to tell the guy 20, and I thought, he's got such great comics, offer him 30, and I was like, I didn't think he'd take it. He was a nice guy. We talked, we chatted for a while. I got his phone number. He told me, I get comics every now and then. Give me a call. Let me know I'm here every Monday. So, not only did I get the comics, I got the contact.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm with Gray Man. Did you tell him it was a stick up?
What is that?
He thinks you had a little a little help from
I didn't have my pistol with me.
Didn't have your pistol.
And I told my wife next time we come, we need to put money aside because they have a lot of people selling ammo there, so we can stock up on our ammo for our we have like a back room where we're stock up on food and stuff like that because ammo's starting to rise up. The prices are going so high on ammo.
Yeah.
Oh, is it going back up again? I haven't bought ammo in forever.
Well, let's put it this way: with Joe Biden, everything's going up. So it's better to preemptively buy your food and your food storage and your ammo storage or whatever you can. Sometimes the store, and this is the thing I tell people: you watch our videos and all you ever see is the good stuff that we get, but you don't see the many times that we go without getting stuff for many weeks, months, or even could be a year.
Years. Yeah.
Before we hit that one good haul,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
true.
That's absolutely true. Yeah, I can't tell you the few times I get my haul book, but you don't see how many times I've been to different places and got nothing.
I have to say, I was pretty impressed with you picking up those Punisher books in your second last video.
Oh yeah.
What is it? What's the name of that? What armor is that?
That's the Punisher War Machine armor.
Yeah, the War Machine. He got all the good key books for cover price.
Yeah, all cover price. Yep.
I can't even find them for even over cover price at my shops.
Yeah, those are tough to find.
Okay, well, I guess I should show the last book. and some of you already know what it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
For 90
I
cents,
cannot believe it.
The Thing, number 11 from 1953 of November.
wow.
Bondage
Charlton.
cover.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know who does this cover, but this is a dang good cover. A lot of detail, a lot of stuff going on in this cover.
Let me look it up.
Let me
Hey,
pull
Mike,
it
I'll
out.
give you $1. Make a
This
profit.
book was actually listed on eBay for no less than $600.
Oh man, I've never seen that cover. That's awesome.
This is one of the ones you don't see a whole lot. I think there's only one listing on eBay.
I've seen it because DS had one, but that's the only one I've ever seen.
I know
Wow.
there's one issue out of this run that you see a lot of that issue, and then the other issues are like hit and miss. So definitely happy to get that for
Bob Forgione cover.
Bob Forgione. So let's do this.
Bob
Let's look.
Forgione.
eBay, The Thing, number 11, Golden Age. I hate when sometimes they won't let you choose the era. Oh, you got to put Charlton.
It will, but you have to go back out.
If you put Charlton, it'll come out. So here's one, $275 listed. Here's another one, VG, which just was about $450 with $7 shipping. And those are the only two. Oh, here's a graded one for $570 and $10 shipping.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
any comic in that Thing series goes for serious money. If
Yeah.
the Ditko issues more, but any issue goes for serious money. If you can find it.
Yeah, and in these times, it's really hard to really gauge the actual value because it seems like eBay is the people are selling now or overpricing.
Oh yeah.
Because they know people have.
Yeah, you got to look at the sold prices.
I think I looked at sold and I didn't find anything on that one sold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
But you probably got at least a $500 comic there, I would say.
I will definitely, when I show it on Instagram, I'll if I remember, I'll show some interiors. I try to show interiors whenever I can. And usually I'll look on the internet to see if that book is scanned in so I can get the nice looking pictures on it. And
Yeah,
the
it was
thing
an amazing
is,
deal, Mike. It was amazing.
It's amazing on one aspect, but you know me, I'm not going to sell it. So it's like, it's cool that it sells for that, but it's not like I'm going to turn around and try to sell it tomorrow.
I know. It'll probably go up on your wall back there, and it'll be one of your,
You're like me,
one of your love treasures.
It's weird if you're like me. It's like, it's almost like parting with a piece of you. You have this great story about how you obtained this book, and now it's in your collection. Can you part with it? And I can't. Some people can, and I'm impressed by like DS and how he can buy some big books like that and then turn around and sell them, and it's no big deal to him. But for me, that it's hard to do.
Yeah, but I'm glad there are guys like that, or else guys like us would never have anything because everybody would keep it.
Yeah, true.
So we need both. We need both sides of the equation there,
And I find that there's some issues. I'm like, I look for them, and I'm like, I wonder if just people are keeping them and not selling them because they have to be out there.
Yeah.
And that's a good point, Jesse. Yep. So I've done everything. I beg and boarded. I've researched them. I add them into the CLZ app. The last thing I have to do now, Jesse, is look in the Gerber guide to see how scarce are they. To keep it relevant.
I think it's in there. Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? I don't
saying?
have mine handy.
So like I'm trying to fill your want list, and you're like, don't go overboard. but I'm having
Yeah.
fun again going through all my boxes. You know,
Okay.
because I have a reason. I have a reason to go through all my boxes again.
Right. Well, I'm
Because
sending you a few
otherwise-
things too. So
So otherwise, your boxes just sit there and you don't go through them until you get a reason to.
that's why I do videos, right? That's exactly why I do videos. Like the John Byrne, I'm going through my boxes, having fun reading, researching. That's what comic collecting and curating is about to me. You know, sharing, you know, what we have. Hopefully, others will be inspired to collect. That's all. That's what we do here on YouTube, right?
So let me pose this to you guys and the community. Are you ever just like me? Do you ever just find when you have some time, you're in your room near your comics and you just kind of just look at them and go, oh, wow, this is cool. I can't believe I own this. That's cool. That's cool. This is mine. And you get this like tingling, like this goosebumps, like, oh, wow, I can't believe these are mine. Yeah.
100%. I think we all do. I think all of us here, like Steve, when he gets one, he puts it on Instagram. He's looking at the Marvel value stamps. I can tell he's really into it, you know, and that's exciting stuff to me.
So, Mike asked, "Is this inspiration for the Carpenter movie?" I have no idea.
Carpenter movie.
The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, John Carpenter's. No. That was a title by Charlton. No.
I want to grab a book down and share it real quick. Hold on a sec.
I've been in that room there he has, by the way, guys. That is an amazing sight to be in there. It's like wall to wall goodness. There's not one dog in that room.
So I bought this recently off eBay for $20 plus shipping. Boys,
Jeez. Simon and Kirby, golly.
But not only is it cool, I read the whole thing and it was really cool, but it has so much other elements to it that I thought were cool.
Hey, you got a trade offer here in the chat, Mike.
Who's from who?
From Rayman.
Oh, I don't eat those though. Now, if you would have said €5 from Arby's, I don't know.
Yeah. I could have set you up. That's where we went to lunch, and they're delicious.
Oh man, I love Arby's and their crinkle fries.
Oh man, you put down that you said, "Oh, I don't really want to get it," and he gets it and he just devours it.
Which one was this? It was one of these books that they had like an ad where you sell stuff, where you made your own. Oh, here it is. Here's how you can join the Boys Ranch. And it says membership is free in the Boys Ranch. Whether you live in the city or country, east or west, you can enjoy the adventures of life of a kid cowboy right in your own neighborhood. All you need is a certified Boys Ranch membership card, which Clay Duncan will send you if you follow directions at the bottom of the page.
Nice.
Thank goodness they didn't cut it out the coupon, though. So it says you can elect your own foreman. You see that?
That's
and then it says, there's a job in every hand in your Boys Ranch group. Clay Duncan and the Kid Cowboys will send you secret messages to all Boy Ranch members from time to time in this magazine. You'll get a kick out of watching them and working out the orders. Be a real cowboy at the Boys Ranch and learn to rope, ride, and master the tricks of the top-notch cowboy.
That was the book you showed, Mike, that you could learn how to make a moccasin, right?
Yeah. It has that in here. How to make your own moccasins.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Dave. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love those old ads.
How to make your
who doesn't, man?
Your own pair of Western moccasins.
That's awesome.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It has an ad for Cracker Jack, how to ride a horse.
Hey, that could
This
come in handy.
This is just a cool comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, little stuff like that. And I think, and then here it talks about Simon and Kirby and how they came to come up with this idea for this issue, how they've been doing research for years since 1940. And then they parted ways during World War II because Jack joined the Army. Simon was taking care of cavalry horses for the cavalrymen in World War II. And when they got back together, they took all their research and they came up with this issue. Look at that killer opening page right there.
Oh yeah, that's amazing stuff. Yeah,
And
great stuff.
This is probably an underlooked, overrated series by Simon and Kirby.
Overrated? I don't think it's overrated.
Well, overlooked.
Underrated, overlooked. I think is what you meant.
I mean, there you go.
Looked, yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing about at this time when books were coming out for mainline, or no, for Harvey, Simon and Kirby, that was the time when it was coming to head with all the hysteria with the government. What's the word I'm looking for? Where they were doing the trials.
Oh, the Wortham trials.
Yeah, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Frederick Wortham.
anybody associated with comics was ostracized, and it didn't matter if the material was pure or not. It's like they just wanted to kill the comic book. And so, you know, Jack and Simon, they kind of went out of business at this time.
Yeah.
I think it was 54. I think mainline went out of business around 53, 54. Yeah. So it was about 4 more years in. And it was saying that they got caught up in that because their books were always kid friendly. They never put out anything that was controversial.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. They didn't do that EC stuff or anything like that, no.
Well, we're going to hit 8:30 in a minute, so we're probably going to just clap this. I got to get to bed. I appreciate all you joining in, though. Love you guys, and it's been an exciting day for me, for sure.
I hope you can sleep after that find.
I know, right?
I pop a couple melatonin, so I'm always out.
I'd be having them like on me, you know, like make sure I wake up with them.
And it's funny.
Yeah, the wife will think I'm odd, but you know it'll work for me.
Glad you mentioned that, Dave, because it's Simon and Kirby who invented the Boy Commandos, the Newspaper Legion, the Boys Ranch.
Yep, Newsboy Legion. Dingbats.
Popular.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys that all were like they were all millionaires? The Green Team.
One Shot.
Yeah. Yeah. And then in Commandy there was a boy essentially, and he had his crew.
That's one book I'm still needing on my list is Commandy #1.
Really?
I've come close to
really?
a couple times of grabbing it, but it's still eluding me.
Making notes here. Okay.
I came across a super low grade copy for 10, and I passed on it. Same with was it Spider-Man #16, which is the one with the Daredevil on the cover? At the same store, is it 16? I think, where he fights Spidey.
Not sure. It's a bit early for me.
But the holes were punched out on Spider-Man's eyes, and they wanted 45, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I was like, I can't spend 45 on that if the eyes are missing.
That would creep me out, you know.
That was in St. Augustine. There's a comic shop in St. Augustine that a lady owns.
I think I've been to it. Yeah. Wow.
I like to get down there.
Congratulations, my friend. I'm glad you found all that stuff. I know that you love comics, so you're not going to be flipping them and stuff. That's going to stay in the what do you call it now? The Night Tiger, not den.
The lair.
Lair. Yeah. Yeah.
So unfortunately, the St. Augustine Flea Market shut down because there was a good comic vendor there for years
Mm,
who had some
yeah.
big books.
I still gotta go to the Tallahassee one. I still gotta go see if there's anything there.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to go so that once you check it out, then I'll decide when I'm coming up there.
I'm going Saturday.
Oh, cool, sweet.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
James Arnaz.
Gunsmoke. The guy from Gunsmoke. Yeah. He was also the Thing.
Well, who was the one from the Wild Wild West? James.
That was
Garner.
James Conrad.
James who?
Yeah. Remember James Conrad?
James Conrad.
I dare you to knock it off. I dare you. Remember that commercial? Yeah.
Ever ready?
Oh yeah.
Everybody batter. Yeah.
I still want that
Bob
banana
Bob
split.
Black Sheep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that show.
Oh my God. He is fascinated. He's absolutely up with the banana splits.
I know.
And I'm looking everywhere for those darn comics. I can't find a one.
There's one on eBay. There was for $9.99.
I don't do the eBay thing.
So I love you guys. I appreciate Roger, David, and Steve for
Pleasure.
coming on. Thanks for everybody joining here in the chat. Dave, Jesse, Unruly, Gray Man, Rayman, Mike. Let's see if I missed anybody here. Dr. Von Chilla. And let's see here. Alex.
Alex Big Blue. Yep.
And I think that's it. Guys, I'm gonna go to bed. You guys
All right.
have a great week. Be safe and just be
You
careful.
too. Take care, guys.
Take care, brothers.
See ya.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.